It's nearly as British as tea and scones, anxiously awaiting the arrival of a royal baby. The Duchess of Sussex, who hasn't attended a royal engagement in more than a month, is thought to be due any day now. But there's been radio silence from the couple on their plans. Not a due date, not even a hospital. The only thing that is clear, they won't be following recent royal tradition, presenting the baby to the world just hours after birth. Royal reporters not happy.
There's a huge amount of interest on both sides of the Atlantic now in this royal birth, and I think there is just disappointment that we won't have that big national moment, you could say international moment now, with the arrival of this baby.
Behind the silence, some see an American Duchess intent on doing things her own way. Others, a prince with a strained relationship with the press.
Particularly for Prince Harry, who has bad memories of being brought up in the public gaze with Princess Diana, besieged by paparazzi, he will want to protect his own family's privacy as much as possible.
One thing that's not private any longer, rumors of a rift between Prince Harry and his older brother, Prince William. To patch things up, William and Kate paid their first ever visit to Harry and Meghan's new home in Windsor on Easter Sunday, says ITV royal reporter Chris Shipp.
They took with them, we hear, a housewarming present, and they went round for a meeting. You could call it a clear-the-air meeting in some respects. We don't know how well it went.
It's unclear what started the alleged feud, if there even is one. But with Harry and Meghan due to become mom and dad any day now, it's as good a moment as any to patch up any hurt feelings in the royal family.